Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball theorists. There has been a common theme throughout this arc, and that every time Jiren is challenged, he is able to overcome his opponent's most powerful attacks and crush it with overwhelming power. It's his theme, and Vermoud has stated it clearly. However, what if there's more to this, and the clues have been laid out for us all this time on the reason why Jiren has so much power? Maybe it's the very same reason why even when Jiren was a child, he somehow survived the attacks of the Evil-doer and wasn't killed. There is obviously something going on here that was left out of the story, and how time and time again we see Jiren overcome even the most impressive attacks. Why Vermoud said that we can't think of Jiren in the practical sense. He is a being that will never lose, no matter who he is up against. I've talked about the power of Jiren's eyes before in a theory, and that somehow no matter who or what attack he is up against, he is able to eventually counter them. So that is why against Hit, when trapped in time, we saw his eyes cast a glare and give him power to defeat it. Against any attack that is a threat, the power of his eyes give him the ability to judge a Genkidama and then respond with greater power, to withstand a fully charged Final Flash and even stand up to Goku in Ultra Instinct Omen the first time. When you raise your power against Jiren, he always responds. What if when he was a child, the Evil-doer tried to kill Jiren, but the power of his eyes just didn't allow it? They protected him with just a glare. Since then, they have always protected him, and over time he has attained absolute power because of it. As Goku was transforming, he landed a direct strike against Jiren that caused him to stop attacking. Of course, Jiren commented on all the heat and power Goku has built up to defeat him, and of course, like always, he will respond. Jiren then raised his power to a level at that time was adequate to defeat Goku, except Jiren didn't realize this time that Goku would fully transform into a being that has Ultra Instinct, and in an instant surpass him in power. Goku then would walk over Jiren like child's play, but the reason why you can't count out Jiren is his secret technique, the source of his absolute power. The reason why long ago Vermoud said that we can't think of Jiren in the practical sense. Jiren is a being that will never lose, no matter who he is up against. This caused Margarita confusion, and what we don't understand is because the power of his eyes just won't allow it. If Goku can't land a finishing blow on Jiren, he will just keep getting stronger, powering up more and eventually attain a power that is even stronger than Goku as he is now. We have seen abilities similar to this already 2 times in Super. First, Goku Black had a version of increasing his power through taking damage, getting basically instant Zenkai boost, and of course Hit, who was able to keep improving against Goku instantly in their battle at the tournament. However, what if Jiren's eyes act on an ability that is primal and subconscious in a way? They will protect Jiren even if he isn't aware of it. That is why he was able to survive the Evil-doer so long ago when he was rescued by his master. That is why when the Evil-doer returned and Jiren still wasn't powerful enough, he somehow survived being killed. The unexplained power lies in Jiren's eyes, and they have saved him on numerous occasions. Jiren should have died long ago, but it was also why you can't speak of him in the practical sense. When Goku easily overpowered Jiren last episode, hitting him 3 times and catching him off guard, the first thing we see is his eyes instantly respond, attacking Goku to create distance and protecting him. It was almost a subconscious response. When Hit was going to eliminate Jiren with a final attack and he still couldn't move, his eyes put up a protective barrier, stopping it. With just a glare, as Goku said, Jiren was able to stop it until he gained enough power to move and break free. The very same barrier we see used again in the preview, when Goku, who has attained unimaginable power, shooting this energy blast against Jiren. This attack would eliminate anyone, even Jiren, but the power of his eyes will save him again, putting up a barrier as we see here, then allowing Jiren to respond with enough power to overcome it. The power of Jiren's eyes just won't let him lose. Jiren has been cocky for this main reason, and in some ways it's even been a curse. When Jiren didn't have enough power to protect his master from certain death, his eyes prevented the Evil-doer from killing him. No one would follow him, because why would you follow someone that can't protect anyone in the end except themselves? You wouldn't, and you couldn't trust them. Jiren has always survived through time because of this, and why he is forever alone. So in episode 130, Goku will continue to beat Jiren down, and we will see him respond with ever-increasing power. The issue is, if the power of Jiren's eyes are true, and Goku doesn't figure it out soon enough, then he is only allowing Jiren to continue to get stronger and stronger. There is no limit to what Jiren can do because of the power of his eyes. even when Jiren looks defeated, he will rise up again and again to continue to fight. Then we could get more dialogue from Vermoud that will explain the true depths of Jiren's power, why he can't be thought of in the practical sense, why he is a mortal that even a god of destruction can't defeat. The power of Jiren's eyes are this ultimate hack, the ultimate opponent for Goku to have to defeat, someone who literally can't be defeated. Which means this battle will go into the final episode of Dragon Ball Super, which is 131. This means that there's probably a plot reason why Frieza is hidden somewhere under a rock forgotten about. When all is said and done in the battle of Goku vs Jiren, while Frieza isn't anywhere near powerful enough, just him still being on the tournament stage as time runs out could save Universe 7 from being erased. Goku could realize too late that Jiren can't be defeated, and he has to use the tournament rules as the only option to win. Any number of situations here could unfold in the final moments. Goku finding out Jiren's powers might try to run out time as a final option. Goku might notice Frieza is still in there and then decide to try and eliminate himself and Jiren at the same time, leaving only Frieza left saving Universe 7. Which would be an interesting way to end it, and logical being that Frieza can't be that much help to Goku currently, and who doesn't want some crazy plot twist to end Super. So the conclusion of the fight between Goku and Jiren is going to most likely be a draw with no clear winner. We had these tournament rules in place for a reason, for a plot device, and also why Frieza is still in there. The last episode will have their fight ending in the first half, then the second half with a plot twist on how they actually want to end the series. Whether they leave it open-ended or not for continuation is unknown. Personally, I think Dragon Ball Super is finally getting really interesting, so when the new series does come back after the movie that is happening in December of this year, it will be interesting to see how this all plays out and if they continue with the Super timeline or decide to do a completely different series. Perhaps the next series will time skip and we will finally get Oob into action. Now I want to hear from you, have they been giving us hints all this time to the power of Jiren's eyes and how because of this he is a being that can't be defeated? Do you think they will have a clear winner in the Goku vs Jiren fight? Will Frieza play any role in the final moments to help Universe 7 survive? I always love to hear your theories in the comments below and hope you enjoyed this story on the conclusion and theory of the Goku vs Jiren fight. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe and turn on that notification bell to keep those theories coming. Now for some bonus information, as I also just want to take a moment since I have been getting a lot of questions to what I plan to do after Dragon Ball Super ends and what I have planned for the channel. I do have plans to start live streaming and hope to start doing that on Saturday nights to talk to everyone, and while that won't replace Super, it will be a great way to chat live about theories and stories on any topic. After Super does end, the good thing about the content I do is I really won't miss a beat since I don't need new episodes to create new videos. I don't cover spoilers or reviews, and when the series ends, I have a lot of theories that I never got around to covering that I can't wait to do. When there is an episode every week, it can be challenging to take a step back and work on in-depth theories on topics that aren't currently relevant. So as a content creator, I am personally looking forward to exploring a lot of Dragon Ball topics I just haven't been able to do during Super because of timing and time. This video alone was a 2-day project, and some theory videos take a lot of time to write a script and go through footage. I also do have some original concepts on videos that I want to do moving forward later into the year, along with there are some great animes out there, and this isn't the first anime I covered coming to an end. So branching out into the new One Punch Man, Rick and Morty, some Bleach theories, and of course even maybe some Dragon Ball Super manga, there will be endless topics for me to discuss as the year goes on. So if you stayed with me for this long or are new to the channel, I thank you for all the support and plan to continue to grow and produce fun stories and theories. I hope everyone is having a great week, and the channel is on its way to 40,000 subs, and there are plenty of videos coming, so when Super ends, it is just another beginning. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter because sometimes I don't see every comment here, and it's a great way to keep up to date on anything I am doing with the channel. I thank you all and can't wait to see the finale of Goku vs Jiren and how they decide to end Dragon Ball Super.